Every day I open my door, I see your shoes on the floor. Every day I'll ask myself where on earth you are. I hear the sea break on a shore, and I'm sure you're not so far. I hear the breeze in the trees, and I know you're not so far. Every day I open my door, I can see your shoes on the floor. I could never imagine this world without you. I would never dream about a day it all came true. But your work here was done, you did real good. Left so many broken hearts standing in the church you once stood. 'Cause every day I open my door, I can see your shoes on the floor. The beach is solitude, I'll go there many, many times. I'll kick amongst seaweed, treasure I always find. I remember younger days, hey, when you joined me too. Families surround us as I found more driftwood than you. Hey Mum, there's a good big rabbit. Every day I open my door, I can see your shoes on the floor. I hope you're resting easy now. You have found peace. And I hope you watch over us, never ever cease. Now when I look at your shoes, I'm gonna smile because I know we can walk your path now with sweet memory in tow. I can walk your path now, Mom, I'm gonna take it pretty slow. Every day I open my door, I can see your shoes on the floor. Every day I open my door, see the shoes on the floor. Ooh, ooh. A little song about my mum's shoes. We lost Mum in 2007. We didn't know what to do with her shoes, so we kept them. in the hallway like she was still around. About a year later, we decided we better get rid of her. So I like to think now a lot of people are walking around in my mum's old shoes, keeping her alive. Thank you very much. I'm Jersey Bob, and this is our Monica, or Monica, but we like to call it our Monica because it's very endearing, apparently. Just pick up. So yeah, Your Shoes, that was off my album called Love and Death, I released in 2007. I've sold out except for about 4 copies, which, you know, if you send the right email to me, I might be able to keep one for you.
I'll sell my copy for
Hey, come on. Talking of that, I was in one of the op shops the other day in Taupo and saw 2 of my CDs for sale. I was like, yeah, brilliant. So I bought them back and sold them on at the next concert. I didn't really, because it said to Paul, best wishes. So I know the guy was Paul. So this next one is I'm going to do quickly solo. It's a love song for a country called New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand. And when you listen to the words, it sounds like I've written it about a woman, but it's not. So I called the song Not About a Woman, because it isn't about a woman. That's why it's called Not About a Woman. And I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, it's a love song for New Zealand. It's for Mark Gernafar. I'm not looking out that window at you. I'm not gonna turn around. I'm not gonna wish for somebody new. I've only just left the ground. And I'm not thinking about what we've both been through. I'm not gonna sit around here and wilt. I'm just flying high on new thoughts to come. And knowledge you'll always be true. But I'll cry and I'll probably cry. Yeah, and I'll probably cry a little more. They're warm, salty tears. Yeah, they feel so warm. Warm, salty tears. Yeah, they feel so warm. Travel well, travel free. Travel until you can feel. This is a place for me. I'm gonna hang up all my traveling shoes. And one day I might sit in this country's arms. As New Zealand winter stays away, I'm gonna think about all you fine Kiwis on couches where I once laid. Think about all you fine Kiwis I've stayed. Hey, but I'll cry, I'll probably cry. Yeah, and I'll cry a little more. Warm, salty tears. Yeah, they feel so warm. Warm, salty tears. I'm not looking out that window at you. I'm not gonna turn around. This song is not about a woman. This song's about the land of the long white cloud. This song is not about a woman. This song's about the land of the long white cloud. This song is not about a woman. This song's about Aotearoa. This song is not about a woman. This song's about Aotearoa. This song is not about a woman. It's about Aotearoa, the long white cloud. This song is not about a woman. Thank you very much. It's finishing on the off chord, which it never ends, like traveling the world. Thanks, guys. We'll get my beautiful wife back up. Makes the stage look far better. I was going to muck about with the tunings now. So I wrote this song. I travelled the world looking for the light. I call it the light, which is a good feeling, you know? It's happiness, I suppose. And travelled to all sorts of places, and they're all in the song. So what we'll do, I'll sing the song, and right at the end, minutes and meters away from where I left off, I met Monica. Could have saved a hell of a lot of money. I didn't. I had a good time. So it's called Looking for the Light, and I'm just going to change the harmonica to the key of F, which is there, from Love Music, beautiful shop in Taupo. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for the light, but the darkness is blinding my sight. Looking for the light, I'm looking for the light, but the darkness is blinding my sight. Yeah, the darkness is blinding my sight. Well, I first seen it in India. I was with my brother on Sutter Street. We walked across the Howrah Bridge with Calcutta mud on our feet, with Calcutta mud on our feet. I followed it up to Kathmandu, Sadhu Sat Durga Square. I trekked over the high Himal, maybe light was shining up there. Yeah, light was shining up there. Yeah, looking for the light, but the darkness is blinding my sight. Looking for the light, but the darkness is blinding my sight. Yeah, the darkness is blinding my sight. Thailand Hill, the beacon, I was sure to find a flame. I was living in Shallow Plum Beach, yeah, kissing on shorelines again. Sawadikap, sabadi mai, chakti. New York City was ablaze with light-filled avenues. I was living on East Village, 7th Avenue, and the lights came blinding through. Yeah, the light came blinding through. Still looking for the light, but the darkness is blinding my sight. Looking for the light, but the darkness is blinding my sight. Yeah, the darkness is blinding my sight. Australia held me a calling. I went to a red old dusty town. I walked around Uluru, and when I left my spirit it was down, it was down. Ah, when I left my spirit was down. Uluru, 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 kangaroo, kakadoo, barbecue, Uluru, Uluru, Uluru. Here comes a kookaburra, here he comes. I always reckon they're telling a joke out there. Well, I went home to childhood dreams, and I walked past the window view, and there sitting in the chair looking back at me was the sweet light of you. Was the light of you. 10 months later we got married in Namibia, Southwest Africa. You probably know Namibia as a good rugby team for about 19 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. They have a damn fine beer there called Windhoek Lager. Looking for the light, I found the light. I ain't looking for the light, I found the light. Looking for the light, I found the light. I ain't looking for the light, it's pure white light. Thank you. Looking for the light, off my album Looking for the Light. It's for our friend who's an electrician, and he always puts the light switches in the wrong places. And that's a true story as well. It's all true, whatever you hear tonight. Just like the Ministry of Health's pop thing. Oh, we won't go there. Right, listen to me. I'm just going to drop down now to Dad, Dad, which is Father, Father. This is a great song. This is years ago. I used to drink heavily. Didn't have a drinking problem. Just drank. And there was no problem. I always found after a skinful, you'd always end up in a fish and chip shop back in England, the UK, where we're from, which is not bad either. One day I was walking home thinking, there's got to be more to life than this. So I did a 10-year, travelled the world for 10 years. Hundreds of, places, towns, cities. Learned meditation. I visualised, sanitised, or whatever I did. And after 10 years, I realised you can't actually beat a drunken walk home with a bag of fish and chips. So there you go. So this is for you. Anyone that fancies fish and chips tonight. It's also about evolving. It's all about balance, getting it right, yin and yang, day and night. It's all about balance, getting it right, yin and yang, day and night. When you're born into the world, you got wide eyes of light. You can walk before you talk, everything is a surprise. You can eat a balanced diet, you can eat a load of junk. You can be a ship of sails, you can be a ship. I'm not saying that I'm better than you. I'm not saying I'm more of old. I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm not saying time goes by and your age gets you in. You get drunk and tell stories about the states you've been in. But sooner than later, the body will reject. It's a masterpiece of design. Alcohol's another government sector. But I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm not saying. I'm not saying that I'm better than you. I'm not saying I'm more evolved. Along came another, a reflection of you. Souls collide in love, yeah, love quickly grew. But you drown in each other, you're unbalanced and undone. It always happens when two hearts join as one. But I'm not saying that I'm better than you. I'm not saying I'm more of old. I'm not saying that I'm better than you. I'm not saying I'm more of old. This is all about balance, getting it right, yin and yang, day and night. It's all about balance, getting it right, yin and yang, day and night. It's all about balance, getting it right. right, yin and yang, day and night. It's all about balance, getting it right, yin and yang, day and night. It's all about balance, getting it right, yin and yang, day and night. That was for Kevin Pallow, who's over in Jersey, hopefully listening now. Love you, mate. It's a big hello song. Thank you very much. And that one's for all you fish and chip lovers. Just having some fermented cherry juice. Thank you very much. So this next piece of music is actually, there's no singing in it, so don't try and join in at home, please. And this one's for a mate of mine who's he's living in a place called Castlemaine. He's an Aussie musician, and he kind of changed the world of the acoustic guitar, in my opinion. Darren Nauendorf he's called. You can Google him. Not yet. Watch the show and then watch after you Google Darren Nauendorf. A brilliant guy. And I've written an ode to Darren, and it's quite. What was the word? It's pretty chunky, isn't it? It's very tribal. Okay. See you soon. very much. For Darren Narendorf over in Castlemaine. Wonderful. We'll just tune up again now. And thanks for coming tonight. Checking in. Here we go. This one's... when we lived in Jersey, we had obviously a family home, and Mum and Dad both passed away in 2007. So we decided to sell the house and had to fix it all up first to make it look nice, you know. And it's a song about that, really. It was like peeling an onion, because all the wallpaper, my dad was a builder as well. Did everything, he built a lot. But yeah, it was quite mad doing it. It's very cathartic, as they say. Is that the word?
It's a good word.
I looked it up in the dictionary last. We're just getting there. Look at that, beautiful. So this is called This Old House. This is one of our bigger songs. Bigger. We are balcony TV with it a few years back, actually. With Severe. DJ Severe. I didn't even know he was. I just thought he was called Sir Veer. Mr. Veer, I called him. Okay, enjoy it. Old house is looking you again. It's looking you again. This old house has been weeks of suffering. I'm painting skirts and boards. This old house is cobweb free again. Well, at least this week anyway. This old house is our family's home. Yeah, our family home. This old house, sun-strung foundations. It was built by my old man. This old house, it's on the market soon for £500,000. £500,000 sold. John Crespo. It's not easy on this kitchen table. We are working it out. We are working it out. We are working it out. she was always down the beach. Yeah, this old house, it's got an attic filled with childhood toys. I'll keep her cuddly there. This old house is fit for royalty. It was fit for Prince Harry, but now he's left this old house. Somebody else's home. Yeah, somebody else's home. Somebody else's home. Dad built the house in 1977 for £28,000. When we sold it, we got 500,000 with the same front door, and the same carpet in the lounge. That's off my album Tongue and Groove. This old house, it was our legacy. Let it ring out because life never ends, you know that. Thanks very much. You know, we're getting close to the end. This is terrible. Have to go home and do the ironing or something. Nah. That's why I married Monica, because she didn't have an ironing board.
I don't even know what it's called.
As you can see, my shirt's beautifully pressed. I've got a really good scam, right? So what you do, save a lot of money. So you buy your clothes from the op shop and don't bother washing them. Just take them back to the op shop on, say, Friday. And on Monday, they're all washed, ironed, hanging back up again. You buy them back cheaper than doing laundry. There we go. Don't say I didn't tell you anything. She doesn't believe me. This is a really crazy tuning, this one. And there's no words in it. And it's kind of like, imagine an Irishman married a Turkish belly dancer. So you get this kind of falafel shuffle with a bit of mashed potato on the side. It's not called that, but it's a funny word, falafel shuffle. So I hope you enjoy it. It is our last one, I think, which is a shame, because normally people do encore, then we go on for another 3 or 4 hours. But we'll just have to stop. That's all right. Should tell you a joke, really, but been a bit dry with jokes, haven't we? But Ryan's belt is a huge waste of space. I heard someone laugh in Jersey. Got quite a big fan base in Japan as well. Because I'm big in Japan, because I'm 6'2" and they're all about 5 foot. And I do a lot of touring. I love going down the west coast of New Zealand, South Island. But I love playing in Greymouth because no one ever plays there, so you get quite a good crowd. And then they really look after you on the west coast. You've been down there. Beautiful place. Are you ready? Hold tight. This one's a fast ride, this one. I used to work in a fun fair. Last ride, fast ride. And they're off. Thank you, AVP, Taupo Live Series, and Love Music and the Taupo Council for this wonderful opportunity to play. Thanks, good night everyone, and have a great time this weekend.
Taupo Live Music Series is proudly brought to you by Audiovisual People, with the support of Creative New Zealand, who continue to support the New Zealand arts community. A huge thank you to our other sponsors for allowing us to bring this series together. More FM Taupo, The Edge Taupo, Red Symbols, Love Music Taupo, Live NZ, Taupo District Council. Our official charity partner is Music Helps. You can text MUSIC to 2448 now to donate $3 to their Music Helps Live campaign, providing vital support to Kiwi music workers whose livelihoods have been shattered by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Well, joining me on the couch right now, we have Jersey Bob and Monica after another great performance. Now, I haven't seen you guys before, so it's really good to actually experience it. Obviously, I've stalked you on Facebook and YouTube to get an idea of what you like, but it's actually different seeing you live and really enjoyed that. So for those who are new to your music, to who you guys are, can you just explain the name Jersey Bob? Where does that come from?
So when I was born, for 22 years I lived in Jersey, a small island near the coast of France, kind of South England. And yeah, in Jersey Bob. Why did I call me that? I don't know. Not because I wear jumpers, but I do like jerseys. Yeah, but that was it.
Yep.
Jersey, but Bob from Jersey. Jersey
cool.
Bob, yeah.
That's a really good name.
And it comes out, yes, come out well.
So what brought you, so you're saying you're from Jersey, so
Yeah.
how on earth did you end up in Taupo?
Well, oh.
Now, we probably don't have too long.
Yeah, no, so
this is the short version.
For
really
9 years, I've come every year to New Zealand as a holiday. So get away from the winter, play music and stuff. And then I thought I might try and move here. Then I met Monica, and then she wanted to get away from church. She wanted to start a new life. So, and my brother was in Rotorua, so we went there first. But then we both got jobs here. So
Awesome.
we were like, well, just come for a few weeks, and then 7 years later, still
You're
here.
still here.
Yeah,
It's
7
good,
years.
good that you're here, so you can be
That's
part of what's
brilliant.
going on.
Yeah,
That's
so
great.
It's good
Now,
central
yeah.
kind of place. Yeah.
Now, you seem to naturally weave humour into your show. Like
Yeah.
it just seems, it just flows really naturally. Have you always been a joker kind of guy? Please don't be offended. I don't mean
No,
you're
no,
bad,
no.
but have you always
Yeah.
been that kind of character? And
Definitely, yeah.
that just comes out naturally in your music.
Yeah.
So do you think about that a lot before you start playing, or is it just comes off?
Yeah, I
in
have
the middle of songs?
It's all off the cuff because, like this morning, I was getting nervous and thinking of what I was going to do. Didn't do any of what I was going to do.
Yeah.
Did the set list, which is real. Normally, I change that halfway through, but No, I just think halfway through songs I remember jokes and then.
It's very disarming and really invites the crowd
Oh,
into
great,
it. I
yeah,
love
that's
it.
what
I
I
think,
think, yeah.
I wish I was as good at humour as you.
Oh,
Anyway, speaking of humour, I was intrigued as I was doing my research to see you'd written a book. Now, I hope I get the title wrong. You can get me... Sorry,
Yeah,
get
get
the
it
title
right. Get it
not
right.
as opposed to
Yeah.
wrong. And you've called your book The Autobiography of Jersey Bob.
That's it, pretty
I
good.
got it. In
Got
rehearsal, I was rubbish at it, just to let you know. So what's that book about?
So I wrote it, obviously, and then I just wrote it about my life up until we actually left Jersey to come here. So there's a part 2 coming as well.
Awesome.
Yeah,
so we need to be looking out for that.
Yeah.
So we should be actually doing a shameless plug for your book.
Really, yeah, I should have brought it.
You should have brought it, yeah.
Maybe we can do another concert.
Someone can send us a message, we'll get them in contact
So
with
I
you.
brought 50 copies out,
Yeah.
but like coffee-sized ones, and they all sold. So then I did another run, and I've only got about 40 left of those.
Now, you haven't found those at op shops.
Once, actually.
Oh,
I bought it back, $1. Yeah.
it's a reoccurring theme. You
That's
find things
really-
at op shops.
Yeah, but they tore out the page where I'd signed it, so
Oh, it's terrible.
it's heartbreaking.
It's not right. You have to re-sign it again.
Yeah.
Now, I was watching a song, you didn't perform tonight, but I saw it on YouTube called Always Going to Fly.
Ah, okay.
Oh, it's one of my favourites.
It's one of your favourites. Now,
Awesome.
Yeah, I saw that in the notes under your description that you actually wrote it while you're in India. Now, you're here through your performance.
That's right.
You obviously have travelled a lot.
Yeah.
How on earth did you end up in India?
I went to Kathmandu first, or Nepal, did all the trekking stuff, and then I went back to the UK, and then my brother wanted to get away. He said, come on, let's get I said, let's go to India. It was a mad place, it was amazing. So we flew, Calcutta was our first stop, and we were just looking at each other going, this is mad. This is a mad place. And then we said, okay, let's fly to Kathmandu. Let's get out of there for a bit. And then we ended up travelling overland back into Delhi from Kathmandu, which was like a mega mission. And then we realised take trains, then it's more survivable, because it's quite mad, the bus rides. And we spent about 4 months all up in there, in India. It was amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I wrote so much music. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but yeah, that was...
Contradictions.
Yeah, that was written in
Whole
Varanasi,
album.
that song, yeah.
Brilliant.
Amazing, like out of the Bible, burning bodies. You have in your cornflakes, and the next thing you hear a body catch fire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then you can say, "What's that smell? It smells like it smells like a dead animal." No, it's not. It's a dead person. Oh my God!
You probably could tell a lot of stories about your travels.
Yeah.
I wish we had
Well,
more
buy
time.
the book. It's easier.
Great plug.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we
And
go.
finally, what's next for Jersey Bob and Monica? We
Yeah.
don't want to leave you out of this whole
Yeah.
journey together. What's next for
What
you
are we
guys?
doing now? Well, it's really tricky to book stuff at the moment because I was going to have a few shows in the South Island, but I've pulled the plug on those. We just like doing little concerts at our cafe in Taupo. We've got a little kind of raw cafe, vegan cafe, and we do gigs in there. That works.
Mention the name of it. You're allowed to do
Raw
that.
Balance, yeah.
There we go.
Raw Balance, just up from Repco. Great place, and we're there all the time pretty much. And we do
Yeah, we've done a few gigs in
dinner
there.
parties and shows. We'll probably do another one of those.
Awesome.
We'll get Bianca because she was really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks so much for
No worries.
joining us.
Thank
it's
you.
awesome having you here as part of the show.
Yeah.
And all the best for your future.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Thank you.